What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Team and News. Now, of course, the Instagram Live did not start this way, but I'm going to start this way because when I posted that video with this lady saying those disgusting things about Lateasha, if you missed it, I have linked it in the description below. It's the very first link. I was going to post the entire Instagram Live. But it just took forever with that video because, she said what she said. And then I was able to basically clarify because Lateasha was like, I didn't even go to the high school she's talking about. And then I read some comments. And next thing you know, the video is over 20 minutes long. So that's why this one Instagram Live that happened days ago is taking forever for me to post all of them. But I did say I was going to come back and post the part where they talked about the fight and basically, not surprised, took zero accountability for his actions, her actions, and all of that. And listen, nothing about this surprised me. Also, I did do a detailed video about the fight and all of that. So I'm going to link my commentary from that video in the description below. So just in case I'm simply just playing the Instagram Live and saying one or two words at the end, that's because I've already said everything that I had to say about this situation in the original video I did days ago when I did my review on the episode. So let's get into it.
Okay.
They say I'm going
to jail.
They
say you're going to jail, baby. Why? Why would he do
what
that?
What am I going to jail for?
No, don't try to put my
I'm
baby
going
in
to jail
jail.
for an argument.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right.
That's done, honey. King called down to the police precinct, child. They said that was ridiculous and they cannot file any charges. So, people say anything. Anything don't, and y'all run with it. Don't run with it, baby.
Was
gotta
I
check
banned
into
from
it.
the show?
So here's the thing in reference to the show. What happened with that after what we saw on the sandbar? My ex, his ego was stepped on, and so he wanted to get one up on us, and so he decided that he wanted to go to the network and complain and go to the police department and try to quote unquote file some charges. And so for the moment, until we were done investigating, they had said that King can film, but he could not film with the rest of the group at that time. But he could, of course, we have our own personal story, so he could continue to film with me. But this is my man, and we're a package. So I'm saying, for forever, everyone has always asked me about, Miss Quad, where your man at? Where your man at? And you don't have a man, and this and that and other. And so now I'm sharing this with you, that I do have a man, and it was kind of like a slap in the face when it was stated that he could not at that time film with the rest of the group. Now, one thing about it, what's up? One thing about it, once the investigation was underway, then the truth really came out. And of course, you all will see how the finale goes. So that's all that I can tell you.
Definitely say that he was at the reunion. Was he able to film at the reunion?
Oh, who King?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's film the reunion. Absolutely.
Okay. So all that's a lie. Because all the lies I hear about y'all.
Waiting for a week. That was it.
He had to get out his feelings.
Okay, so that makes me feel better. Because I was like, what? No. I didn't even see him hit nobody. He just ran at him.
Not strike him, punch him, tap him, touch him. Nothing at all. His feelings were bruised.
Yeah.
And this right here is the reason why she went through all that she went through with the ladies for a few seasons, okay? Because her ex-husband was at work, meaning married to medicine, minding his business with his wife, not talking to her, not bothering her, not doing anything. She realized that, wait a minute, I was on the chopping block, and my ex and his wife coming on this show saved my spot. Even though I want to pretend like I wasn't going anywhere, you were. Okay, the ladies that didn't want to film with you, they were no longer here for you. It was all about Lateasha. But because she did not give them what they wanted her to give them, meaning she didn't come on this show being a bitter, insecure new wife, they switch up on her because she refused to do that. She kept saying, I don't have no issues with Quad. I don't know Quad to have an issue with her. And because she didn't feed into the negativity and the storyline, that's why they're switching up on her. Also, because she's not taking any mess from them, she's putting her foot down and she's not bowing down to them, being this desperate, I want to stay on the show, so I'm going to be running around bowing down, doing whatever y'all want me to do. They don't like that, and that's why now they want her off the show. But this woman and her husband are minding their business. You are the one who kept turning around to start something with them. You then go and start something with them. Then you and your man, okay, start an argument. He's trying to physically assault your ex-husband, but yet your ex-husband ego was bruised and this and that and all of this. When will you ever in your life take accountability? And this is where it gets tricky, because one moment Quad doesn't take accountability, and then when she attempts to take accountability, it's in a moment where people felt like the ladies had to go to the extreme of humbling her and letting her know this is not your show. You're not running ish over here. We're not going to film with you and all of that. And that's when she went on her apology tour, crying and having her monologues moments and all of that. So in that moment, even though, yes, she took accountability and apologized for certain things, you had people wondering, is this really genuine, or did she realize that one of her biggest checks was about to disappear, and so now she had to let that pride go and just apologize and move on. Apologize, move on, smile in this lady's face, do your job, cut your check, and go. But as you can see, from everything that's happening now, Quad is still the same person. She will not take accountability until it gets to the point where she feels like her back's against the wall and now I have to do something. But it took that to happen for Quad to take some form of accountability for her actions and apologize. But to just genuinely realize, what I said was wrong, what I did was wrong, and I apologize, it's not in her. How do you go and attack someone, cause all of this chaos, and then sit on Instagram Live and, his ego was bruised? And not only do both of them lack accountability, self-awareness, and awareness at all. Because what? And you know what? They are a match made. Because who in their right mind would then go and try to start something in the midst of him trying to calm his wife down, console his wife, and all of that? Are you that dumb to not realize maybe, just maybe, this is not the moment to try to have a conversation while this man is holding his wife back? Let me chill. No, you knew he was already upset trying to calm one situation down. So you knew all you had to do was to say the wrong thing to get him going, to contribute to you and Quad check. Look, baby, I did something for you. I checked him for you. I was even willing to fight him for you, extend whatever we got going on, and financially help me out over here. And lastly, before I get back to it, and hopefully they had this conversation off camera, but on camera, be it on the show or Instagram Live, they have to put out a united front. I get it. But anybody that will put your livelihood and your character and your life at risk for the sake of defend me, protect me, when it could have been avoided, that's not a good person or the right person for you. And hopefully they had that conversation behind the scenes. Now I understand you're sitting there minding your business, or you're just having some fun shade, joking around, and then someone stepped at you and put your life in danger or at risk or came at you sideways, so you clap back. I get that. But this man and his wife were calmly over there playing the game minding their business, and Quad started with them. Okay? She did. And then you stepped up thinking, okay, I'm her man, so I have to say something. The man, once again, was then protecting his wife, consoling his wife, not talking to you. You went up to him to start something. So not only did Quad start some mess, you went to start some mess. And then the both of you want to sit on Instagram Live and play the victim when it was the both of you who started mess, when all of this could have been avoided. So you put your character and your livelihood at risk, or in the name of, I'm going to defend my girl, when your girl could have prevented all of this from happening. It didn't have to escalate to this point. And when I say your life, Git is married to medicine, so I get that. They are in a somewhat controlled environment. But outside of married to medicine, you can't just be talking to people reckless and being a hothead, because you're going to step to the wrong person in the name of, I'm trying to defend my relationship. And people out here don't play. Most of them don't even fight anymore. They go in, exactly, I'm not going to say it. You have to be careful. I understand married to medicine, yes, we're all getting our checks. It's a storyline, so I'm not going to try that mess outside of the show, but you could have gotten a mugshot. All of those things could have happened to you, all in the name of a show. That's not a person that's good for you, because all of it could have been avoided.
I could tell King's feelings were bruised too when he said, you said that to Quad? And he said, I did. And he said, I didn't hear that. He should have shut up, because he didn't even realize that he was talking to you.
Right.
And said that until King was like, hold on, you just said that to Quad? He's like, I sure did. Like, you have a big fucking mouth or something like that?
Yeah.
That's what made King mad.
Well,
he should have just shut up.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. You know, like, we really, that night, we were just kind of enjoying ourselves. And I was just basically, really, it started with me just picking up, talking about how good I feel in my relationship. And, you know, I've gone through a lot, and I've shared every part of that. And so now I'm happy, and I want to share that as well. And with that being said, I think...
Oh, gotta look at this shit for
you
1
see,
second. Hold on, look at this. Hold on.
Babe, why would you have me to look at that?
Look at it real quick.
Baby, honey, am I not... Like, it's a whole situation going on right here.
Multitask.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Baby, let me just handle it by myself. Go do something. Go do something else. Go do something else. Yeah. Anyway, he's ridiculous right now. He's showing me all types of... Can you put that away? Jesus, can you put it...
I'm back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just... distraction right here. But no, so it was really just me bigging up and talking about how great life was for me, right? How good things are in my relationship. It wasn't for me to make anyone feel any less or anything like that. But I don't have to watch out for my ex's feelings. I don't have to follow his feelings. You understand what I'm saying? I should be able to talk about the great things that's going on in my life and how I feel about my man. And so that's kind of how that happened. So we really didn't realize he was really talking to me. And what King really wanted him to do at that time when he said, hey, all I want you to do is just, if you were talking to her, go over and apologize to her. And if you want to say something else to her, you say it to me. If Quad gets out of line and she says something disrespectful to you, you tell me and I'll deal with Quad. And that wasn't well received. And that was like the most mature masculine way that I felt like it could have been communicated, because he's right. This is the man I'm in a relationship with. If I am being disrespectful or out of line, I think my ex should have probably talked to King, and then King could have brought it to my attention, and we could have. I was really just having a time, and baby, I was too sheep, baby. Keep getting the legs.
I mean, it was hilarious. Throwing that in a circle, everything. You know, I've been blocked from Sweet Pea's page, so I can't really see anything. I have to log onto my husband's page to look. She didn't block me.
But that's okay.
Blocked you.
But I just wanted to say hi and to make sure that y'all were still on the show, because I will not watch without you or Kevin.
Stay tuned and continue to watch, okay?
Oh, one more thing. I love the support that Toya has been showing you. Yes. I noticed yesterday she posted you and him, both of y'all, on her page. And I want that relationship to grow, because Heavenly and you have always been my favorite, but Toya's next in line.
Okay.
And I love the dynamic between you and Toya.
And I'm telling you, we're in a much better place. I'm happy with where we are. She's happy with where we are. We might be getting up in a couple of weeks to go on a trip together. So things are just really going well between Toya and I. And it feels really, really good. And her and Eugene have my full support. We have their full support, and we want to keep it that way. They're good people.
I love it. Well, I'll let y'all get somebody else, but good night. And I'll be watching.
All right. Babe, okay. You're gonna have stuff going on.
You want to laugh? That's
no, don't.
Left the Toya part in there because it further supports what I've been saying for a very long time, even before this season started. I said when Lateasha saw what was happening as she ran down the beach, to be by her husband's side, some of the ladies are now trying to flip that into, oh, she pushed me, she put her hands on me, she was aggressive, and all of these different things when it wasn't intentional. She was just simply trying to get to her husband. Also, when the other ladies were holding her back, praying for her, and her husband also came over there to hold her back in those moments. Also, the ladies are now aware that Quad isn't going anywhere and production isn't getting rid of her. And so now all of them have to fall back in line, okay? Normally, when production wants some dirty work done, of course, they're not going to come on camera and fire someone live. The girls have to do it. So when that didn't work for Quad and Quad is still there, they now have to fall in line. So, of course, Toya is going to fall in line, become cool with Quad again. I also understand, she's known Quad longer than Lateasha, but like clockwork, now she's going in on Lateasha, and you will see that during the reunion, okay? Now she's clapping back online, and it's this shift now because they know Quad isn't going anywhere. We're not getting rid of her, so now let's get on board. So they're finding any and every little thing to hold on to now switch on Lateasha. And you all keep saying, oh, we do a great job, but the ratings is low. We don't get the same promotion like the other shows and all of that. But what I'm saying is when you have someone on there that's a breath of fresh air. That's the reason why you all have a storyline this season. You don't gang up on them and try to run them off the show like Mean Girls, because it can only be this circle and this group. And when anyone with potential shows up, you all become threatened. That's the reason why you all keep going back to the drawing board, because when and if Lateasha and her husband decide we don't want to be here anymore, and Bravo agrees, what other storyline are you all going to have? You're going to have to turn against each other again to create something, and it's going to be the same old different day vicious circle going on for years, and it becomes boring. You can't keep running people off the show because you finally have someone who's not taking no ish. She's standing up for herself. She's defending herself. She's not bowing down to all of you. She's not doing what you all wanted her to do. She's her own person. She's not insecure. So now, this is not what we wanted. We thought the new girl is going to come over here and do our dirt and be our puppet and bow down, and she's not doing it. And now you all are threatened by that. What are we going to watch? Toya wasting an entire scene on because she bought an expensive bag? That's her storyline? What else was there? The reason why these last few episodes popped, majority of it was focused on Dr. G and his wife. And if Dr. G and his wife were not there, Quad, who would you have turned around to start drama with for you all to have a moment? So when I say dumb, that's what I mean as it relates to business. All of you now allegedly ganging up on Lateasha at the reunion. I heard allegedly it was all of them against her, and she held her own and all of that. Okay, so now let's say you're successful to push her out. Now what? Y'all have to find someone else in your group to pick on to have some drama. But anyways, yes, the last clip here where, someone is talking about the body language of Quad and her man because she tried to lay on him and he didn't want her to, lay on him. It could be because, there's some filters going on, but maybe he didn't want Quad to mess up his white shirt. Who knows? But let's go ahead and watch that, and then I'm going to go ahead and end it. So I'm wishing all of you well. and take.
Why would you have to start over live like it's pre-recorded? That's stupid.
No, I was saying we can start.
Okay, rewind the live and start it over since it's like it's pre-recorded.
No,
Make it make sense.
no, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying was
Somebody help her out. She wants to rewind the live. All right.
First of all, no, that's not what it was.
Are you drinking rum again?
Who? Who said that? Oh, baby, I'm open the food. Come up here, babe, so I can lay my.
Nah.
You gotta
Then I'm
get
gonna be all
close to me.
Just sit
So
up.
I can
You
sit-
trying to be lazy? Sit up.
I'm not being lazy. My butt out.
No. They can't see it.
Okay, wait a minute. They got some requests. Okay, let's take some requests. I don't know. Is there an engagement ring? Well, we're not engaged yet. Let's see. No, I'm not pregnant yet, but we are working towards it. Yes, we are. Baby, they said you did what needs to be done.
Hey, any real man would have stepped up.
It's what it is. I agree.
And although there was no contact made, but if people did not separate the two of them, there was going to be contact between her man and Dr. G. Okay, people did remind her about her little lunch with Lisa Nicole when she threw a drink and how Quad wanted to press charges and all of that because it wasn't just a drink, the glass situation and all of that. So Dr. G pressing charges, it shouldn't be a terrible thing because this man attempted to physically assault him. But there you have it. I wish all of you well and take care. So much for, I'm not going to say too much in here because I already covered the episode. Y'all know I be talking. But anyways, I'm still going to link it in the description below, the previous video I did on this topic.
Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.